afternoon, Stars. Thanks for tuning in to WBTV News. I'm Landon Vaught.
And I'm Noah Marler.
Today is Thursday, November 30th, and there are 31 days left in 2023. Let's check today's headlines.
Shooting at Central Indiana KFC.
The FFA class is set to harvest their fields today.
A Christmas door decorating contest gets underway.
And now for the question of the day. The question is, what teacher won the Christmas door decorating contest last year?
Email radio.tv at wb.rtv and Outlook, or give us a call at extension 3134 if you think you know the answer.
I just wanna stay in the sun where I find I know it's hard sometimes. Pieces of peace in the sun's peace of mind. I know it's hard sometimes. Yeah, I think about the end just way too much. But it's fun to fantasize on my enemies who wouldn't wish who I was. But it's fun to fantasize.
In our top story, a recently fired KFC employee was accused of shooting a man Tuesday night at a KFC in Beech Grove. He is facing felony charges after being arrested. The suspect denied that he was involved in the shooting, and investigators are still trying to determine the motive behind the shooting.
In Weibo News, it's a big day for Western Boone AG class. Today is harvest day for their over 30 acres owned by the school. Ms. Smith's students help with the planting, studying the growth of the crop, and now helping with the harvest. The video you are seeing is from the WBTV drone. Special thanks to the Bush family and the Lawson family for donating their time and equipment. If you're interested in joining the AG class for next year, see your counselor.
The annual door decorating contest has begun. Students have been working hard on this year's door designs. Each homeroom has an opportunity to decorate their door to their liking. Ms. Gibby is asking that only 1 or 2 students at a time come down to the Media Center for supplies. There will be a winner for both junior high and high school.
We'll be back with Caleb's weather forecast after this quick break.
Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half.
Good afternoon, Stars. Let's take a look at our live weather shot today. As you can see, barely any clouds in the sky today. It's very nice looking outside. Taking a look at our live radar. As you can see, there's a bit of ground clutter, but none of that's actually in the sky or really going to drop down on us, so that'll be fine. Taking a look at our current conditions. As you can see, it is 52 degrees outside with clear skies and a northeast wind of 16 miles per hour. The sun rose at 7:48 a.m. and will set at 5:22 p.m. Taking a look at our ground map, as we can see, there's some more milder air compared to last week near Indiana, although there is rain coming to Indiana, followed by a cold front just behind it, so that won't last forever. Taking a look at our extended forecast, Friday it will be raining, like I said earlier, with a high of 45 and a low of 41. Saturday will just be a cloudy day with a high of 51 and a low of 41. And Sunday will go back to raining with a high of 45 and a low of 37. That's all for the weather. Now over the sports scoreboard with Anthony.
In sports last night, the Stars had their first joint meet of the season against the Athenians. It was a close meet, but the Star girls and boys fell to the Athenians, with Jacob Norman getting an individual win and Adelaide Jones picking up a win as well. In the NFL, linebacker and edge rusher Von Miller was arrested for allegedly beating his pregnant girlfriend. We have no further information at this time. But it's not like Von Miller was stopping the Bills from losing constantly in the first place, so it's not that bad of a blow. That's all for sports. We'll be back with the answer to the question of the day after we see who is celebrating a birthday today.
Rhyme every time I sing. I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. We're stressed Sometimes a certain smell will take me back to when I was.
And now for the answer to the question of the day. The question was, who won the last year's door decorating contest?
If you said Mrs. Lurch, then you are correct.
The teachers who answered correctly are Mr. Baird, Mr. Brunty, Mr. Cunningham, Mrs. Gillingham, Mrs. Martinet, Mrs. McClaskey, Mrs. Owen, Mr. Riggins, Mrs. Smith, Mrs. J. Taylor, Mrs. A. Taylor, Miss Weber, and Mrs. Tolley.
The students who answered correctly are Wayne Rose, Ethan Barnett, Rex Stanley, Mackenzie Willoughby, Carson Richardson, Brendan Potter, Ryan McCormick, Grant Woolman, Kaylee Parks, Charlotte Rule, Luke Adkins, Arnold Calhoun, Emma McLean, Bailey Haig, Hannah Bowman, Aries Beck, Artie Millizer, Ella Kaylee, Alexander Thompson, Mason Amick.
And here's a look at our trivia leaderboard. Mrs. McClaskey leads the teachers.
That's all for today's broadcast. Thanks for tuning in, Stars. I'm Noah Marler.
And I'm Landon Vaught, and from all of us here at WBTV, have a great day.
Until I found it's me versus me. Just remember, what happens on earth stays on earth. We're gonna put it in reverse.